At this time, please rise and remove your hat for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, welcome in for another edition of Tiger Softball from Broken Arrow Tiger Softball Park. It's Dylan Rivera and Dustin Smith here on the call here for this one. Dr. Dustin Smith. Got to make sure you get that in there. It's the official title.
Just Dustin. I'm good.
But should be a great game. Got the Owasso Rams in the house tonight. The Rams come in at 24-8 overall, 10-2 in district play, 16-3 versus 6A opponents. The Tigers 25-5 overall, 11-1 in district play, 17-3 versus 6A. And this is the final regular season contest for Broken Arrow. Final regular season contest for Owasso. Regionals just around the corner. It's an exciting time to be playing some softball, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Obviously, this is the time of year you want to be still playing, and having that opportunity to play next week hosting the regionals means the Lady Tigers have done what they were supposed to do in the regular season. They won their district, as you talked about, and now they're setting pretty, being able to play at home for a chance to go to the state tournament.
Secured the district championship with a 7-5 win over Jinx not too long ago. And their last game was a 3-1 victory over Muskogee, and that was out at Muskogee. And that sets the Tigers up for this contest with the Rams. The starting pitcher tonight is number 12, Ella Thummel. She has 38.1 innings pitched, and she has a 6-1 record. And the first pitch is a strike.
She may be 6'1". She's a tall girl in the circle, great kid, and start off with a strike.
33 strikeouts on the season. 2 strikes to get this game started.
You know, left-handed batter. She's not a slap hitter. She's up towards the front of the plate, or front of the box, trying to get on the pitch early.
Outside pitch, ball 1. Leadoff hitter for Owasso is number 10, Caitlin Knight. Second in the order is Kaylee Issam. And number 3 in the order is number 16, Tylen Edwards.
Dylan, you see there why she's got up early, 0-2, and then she threw some pitches out to see if the batter would chase. She did not. Good plate discipline for the Owasso Rams to start.
There goes one right at the shortstop, Caesar. And the play made at first. 1 out on the board.
That's a good start for Ella. Was homesick yesterday, actually, so she's back today. After being sick, and does a good job with that first batter for Owasso. And, you know, softball's such a momentum sport. You try to get on it early, and you get a good defensive play there. If the ball's hit the short, you got a pretty good chance with Ari playing defense.
This one goes down the first base line. It's fair all the way out to right field. Hallie Smith going to have to scoop it up. And the play gets all the way to third, where Owasso is safe.
Yeah, you couldn't drop that ball any better down the line. I mean, it was right on the line and past first base, obviously, and Hallie had to dig that out of the corner when she got there. The speed of the runner for Owasso was able to leg that into a triple.
So that brings up Tylen Edwards. Edwards pops this one up toward right field. Hallie Smith going to have to work again. Got a straight throw back toward home plate. It's off target, and one runner scores through for Owasso.
Yeah, and that's what you call quality at bat, able to get the ball out deep enough in the outfield to score the run. Runner at third, tagged up, and you only got to go short distance from third to home. She was able to tag and beat the throw to home.
So now 2 outs and a foul ball there. This is Peyton Maggard.
And if you're Ella, just keep pounding the zone. Just keep throwing strikes and force them to put the ball in play. Let your defense play. Ari made the play on the beginning batter, obviously, and then Hallie made the catch out there and right.
Another ball as it makes contact with the turf.
So a lot of people wonder why you would play this game. Well, you got almost a week before you play the regionals, so it's a chance to get a little tune-up, and it's good competition. Owasso has been a very good softball program. I actually won the state tournament last year. Very quality opponent just down the road. Gives both teams a tune-up because Owasso gets to host their district. They're a 3-team district or regional. They have a 3-team regional, or BA will have 4 when Lawton Ike, Norman North, and Bixby come here on Wednesday.
2-2 count. Tigers finished up the last season with a regular season matchup with Owasso. That one was at Owasso. And Broken Arrow was able to win that one 4-0 on the road. Strikeout, and the Tigers close out the top of the first with giving up just 1 run, and they will come out on offense here in just a moment, live here on ArrowVision. Welcome back, live here on ArrowVision. Broken Arrow softball doing battle with the Owasso Rams. I feel like I've said Owasso Rams quite a lot in the last week or so.
Yeah, we had cheer on Saturday, too. They won the state championship and competitive cheer. Beat us. We got state runner-up, so we saw a lot of Owasso the last few days.
Batting order for the Tigers always leads off with R.E. Caesar, number 4. Then it goes to number 14, Emily Gilliland, and number 3, Avery Beach.
That pitch was over but low, and you look at Ari. Speed is what she brings to the table, obviously. She gets one in the gap. She can run for a ways.
Starting pitcher is number 13, Haley Trulakis. Caesar eyes that one down. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, it's key here. Get the offense going. Your leadoff hitter, you got to be able to be disciplined at the plate. See as many pitches as you can because that relays information back to the batters that are coming behind you. Tell them what the pitcher has.
2-1 now.
Yeah, that 2-0 count, you're being very selective. Obviously trying to extend the bat as long as you can, but not just hacking because it's there. Again, be a leadoff hitter and try to work the count as long as you can. Little change up. Call it pulling the string on that. She tried to change speeds there, and Ari, good discipline there. Works counting her favor. It's 3-1.
Another inside pitch, and Caesar will head to first.
Yeah, we talked about it, and you talked about it at the football game Friday night. You want to give free possessions. You don't want to give them, more possessions, and you definitely don't want to walk runners or walk batters, and that's the lead off there, obviously. And now you've got a person at the plate who's got some pop for the two-hole hitter, and Emily Gilliland.
Batting average is .326. But she can swing the bat hard. Haven't seen too many homers out of her, but still able to really put the ball in play and get it out there. 3 homers on the season. Still sits at third on the team. That one chops foul down the third baseline.
And Emily's going to be extending her career. She's going to the University of Texas El Paso and playing down there as soon as her career is ended here, but she does not want to be done with it here yet.
Della Land was one of the couple of Tigers still on the roster that was a part of that team at her freshman year, got all the way to the state championship and just fell short. And she's talked about it all season long, about how that has motivated her to get this team back to that stage. And she is definitely a leader in the locker room, not just for the way that she plays, but the weight that her voice carries. And she is not unaware of that and is trying to lead this team for a deep playoff run later this month. Strike out there, and she will go back to the dugout.
And you talk about Ari being the shortstop, and she's the shortstop of the outfield. She's the captain out there playing center field with Emily there. And so what she brings to the table defensively as well as to the plate. Unfortunately, with that swing, not able to come up with anything, and Ari's still at first.
Avery Beach, the lefty, comes up out of the 3-hole.
I can promise you this, Avery is not going to be cheated at the plate. She is going to get her money's worth when she swings.
Good pitch. And it's now 1-1.
You got to keep reminding yourself, she's just a sophomore. I mean, she does a lot of duty for us, obviously a dual threat, what you would call. She pitches and hits. Watches that ball outside.
Caesar still on first, 1 out on the board.
It's like Owasso's done their scouting report. They don't want to throw anything near the plate if they don't have to with Avery.
Beach gets a hold of that one. It's foul, but chance for the catcher to have made a play there, just couldn't locate the ball.
So Avery here looking to stay alive with her at bat.
High pitch. Caesar tries to get to second, and she's out.
She tried to slide to the outside of the bag, trying to think that the shortstop may just swipe right there close to the bag. A good play there by the shortstop to make the tag go all the way to where Ari was, and so Ari is retired as caught stealing. Full count here.
Beach connects, high fly ball. Gonna try to drop it down beyond the shortstop, and she does. Nice little bloop single.
Yeah, they call that the Bermuda Triangle. In between 3 defenders there, you can't get to it. In the book, it's going to look like it was a shot ripped up in the middle. I mean, but sometimes you just got to hit it where they're not.
Sydney Thomas that came all the way up from left field to scoop it up. It was about 1 stride too far behind it. Kinsley Cotner at the plate now.
Cotner with an opportunity. Again, you want to see the pitcher as much as you can, as many pitches as you can. And so far, BA's gotten to their cleanup.
Fouls that one away. One ball, one strike. Quick time.
Change softball.
Connor steps back into the box. Here's a 2-1. Low pitch.
Oh, they say she went.
And Beach gets all the way to second, but they will call it a strike. Cotner disagreed.
They said she offered at it. The ball squirted away from the catcher. That allowed Avery to get in the scoring position.
Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Swing from Cotner. It goes foul down the third base line.
That ball was ripped, hitting to the bullpen, and for Owasso, and they're able to track down that ball, but Cotner was way ahead of that one.
And Cotner gets to walk to first. Second batter walked here so far in the early going for Owasso.
Again, good plate discipline. Two of your first four batters have walked. Had a good eye at the plate, and now Hallie Smith, the right fielder. Get a rosin bag out there for the pitcher. That's our delay.
Foul ball.
Rosin must have helped.
Smith's been playing well lately. Has helped elevate the Tigers in a number of contests as of late, with the Sand Springs game not too long ago, the Piedmont game, and then the other night against Muskogee came up big as well.
Yeah, extended a 1-0 lead to 3-0 real quick.
Hoping to keep the hot bat going. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
And she had eyes on, I don't know what that road is out there, but she was trying to deposit that ball on the road.
Does that road have a name?
I don't think it has a name. We can give it one.
We'll think on it.
You want to call it Riviera Lane?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think I've earned that honor yet.
Okay. We could call it King something.
I was gonna say
Randall's been here a
King
long
Way,
time.
maybe. Randall Road. Smith connects. It's foul.
So again, more pitches for Stewart to work deep in the downs. There's the first and second here.
To the Cubs winning tonight, so the Cubs win, everyone. The Cubs win.
Cubs win.
Top of the second here at Tiger Park. High fly ball, and the second baseman is on it. That is Kaylin Penny. Excuse me.
Yeah, one pitch, one out. You like to see that if you're in the circle for BA. Ella Thummel starting her second inning. Keep doing that. One pitch, one out. I'll take it.
High pitch. Ball one. At bat for Owasso is Sydney Thomas.
Well, I thought Hallie had a shot there to double in the gap.
There's a chopper to third base. Flouché makes the play. And it's a second out on
2 pitches.
3 pitches now.
Yeah, her 3 total for the inning, but 2 pitches to that batter. And from where we're sitting, where Hallie hit that ball, we talked about Avery just putting it where they're not. It looked like it had an opportunity to have a double written on it, but a good play by the back fielder to track that down.
This is now Alexis Kesterson, number 6, batting for Owasso. She is the designated player tonight for the Rams.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and already 2 strikes. Pitch just misses that outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Most pitches she's thrown to a batter this inning.
Now 2-2.
You saw Ella pat herself, said that was my bad. Tried to throw the changeup, get her to offer at it, but you got to get it a little more competitive pitch than that. It bounced before the plate. She knew that.
This one's a high pitch for Thummel. Full count, 2 outs on the board. Oh, ball foul just beyond third base. And the at-bat stays alive.
Yeah, Ari's fast, but she ain't that fast to be able to track that one down. That was just placed perfectly over third or near third, maybe over third base coach.
It's just a little too far out there for not only the shortstop, but Flouché at third. Just a little too far over her head as well.
Good pitch.
Thummel makes a great pitch, and there's a strikeout in a very quick top of the second for the Tigers defense. They'll come back out here in just a moment, try to get something up on the board as they trail by 1 run here live on ArrowVision. She takes the place of Kaylin Penny in the 6 hole. We go 6-7-8 here. Last time I said 6-8-7. So Dustin corrected me on my numbers between last broadcast and this one. I got it right this time.
Yeah, good job. Elementary.
It is Lily
6-7-8.
Blaylock in the 7 hole, and in the 8 hole, Macy Flouché.
Kenya Harp, we talk about the power she has. She can square this game up at 1 real quick.
Oh, absolutely. Team's leader in home runs, 6 on the season.
I don't remember if you heard what she said walking in.
Said she was going to show us some speed tonight.
Right.
Got a hold of that one, just headed the wrong direction.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody has more fun in life than Kenya Harp.
All smiles, and that makes
smiling,
it
yeah.
certainly more fun to be around her and be a fan of her as well.
Dug herself a hole here, 1-2 the count.
That one headed far out over the right field line and just bounced short of the fence, but the right fielder unable to make the play. So the at-bat stays alive for Kenya Harp.
And it's the only effort she had. She slid trying to get to that one. She'd have stayed on her feet. She'd been smooth into that fence. So good play there, just out of her reach. So Kenya lives to swing again. One ball, two strikes here to the senior 4BA.
Ooh. Inside pitch, but they'll call it a strike. And that'll send Harp back to the dugout and bring in Lily Blaylock.
She the catcher for us today. Yep.
Blaylock is hitting .338 on the season.
It's a good eye. Leave that pitch up. That's what's so tough in softball. The ball that's up, they throw the rise ball and looks so enticing as the batter. She did a good job laying off that one. It was up for ball one.
Outside pitch just catches the plate.
Even the count, 1-1. You mentioned her batting average. Good batting average for Lily. Good eye there.
On base percentage is .403. So one of the more successful players when it comes to batter's box for Broken Arrow. Just clipped that one, but
right on it.
Fouls back into the net.
Thought Larry was going to have to make a play on that one. But now 2-2 the count. Lily got to continue to battle up there at the plate.
Good eye from Blaylock. Now a full count. Only one out here, so not a ton of pressure on you, but obviously want to get on base and get this offense rolling. Chopper headed to second base, and a short play to be made at first.
Yeah, Lily battled that one off. It's inside on her hands. She was able to get her bat on it. Hits right to second base. Good play there. Moving towards first base, she was able to make the play and retire Lily there. So 2 outs now for Macy Fluchet.
Hard swing and a miss from Fluchet.
I don't remember if it's a Yukon game she hit a home run. Her first career home run for the Lady Tigers.
Batting average .277, on base percentage .377.
Was it Sepulpa where she hit it? She likes that real slow changeup. Macy's able to lay off of that. Works count in her favor, 2-1.
Another pitch fouled off into the net.
Yeah, right on that one too. It's getting the bottom half of the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to the junior third baseman.
2 outs on the board as well.
Good eye.
High pitch, and now same situation that was just in front of Lily Blaylock. A full count.
See if the strategy is to go inside again. She's been living off that inside corner.
It looked like she was headed for it, but yeah. Fluchet fouls
that one.
The pitch swung on, and it's fouled down the first base line.
Yeah, didn't try to get inside there. just in the second inning, 44 pitches. I mean, softball can pitch a lot, but even for softball standards, that's a lot of numbers.
And interestingly enough, it was almost the exact opposite for the Tigers here in this second inning, as Thummel was only out there for what felt like a couple of minutes before she was back in the dugout and stretching the arm out.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of pitches there.
This has been a long at-bat. Fluchet still up there battling. Still up there battling. Been just a tad bit late to each one of these pitches.
But as we said, continue to work the count. Make the pitcher labor out there in the circle. Approaching 50 pitches already, and this is the bottom of the second. Ooh.
Inside pitch, and Fluchet gets the first, and now we'll see a lot more pitches.
Yeah, she wanted that, and the Owasso bench asking for where that pitch was. The umpire let her know, or let them know, it was inside.
This is number 23, Peyton Wells.
Left fielder for BA.
Strike thrown to start the at-bat.
Good
Foul
piece.
ball.
You're the home plate umpire. That's what you like. Bounces right off the pole, right back to the pitcher. You don't have to throw the ball, get a new one. Right fielder's hugging the line. Whew.
Just outside the zone. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good idea. He's called that. So Newell out there, just see how far he'll go. Good piece.
Wells gets a nice
right
hit there, right over the
Oh.
left fielder, but she's able to reach those arms up and make the catch. Nice job by Sydney Thomas defensively, and the Tigers come up empty-handed once again. We go to the top of the third now, with the Tigers still trailing by 1.
Hey BA Tiger fans, now's the time to show your school spirit. Support your favorite school with the
Hey Tigers, I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon. The city is preparing for the next general obligation bond election in April of 2026. Just like the improvements to Albany Street in front of the high school, bonds help pay for upgrades to public infrastructure like streets and intersections, public safety services, parks improvements, and more here in our great community. To find out more about the bond process, visit the city website. Thank you for helping us build our future. Broken Arrow, enjoy the rest of the game.
Tulsa Bone and Joint, Northeast Oklahoma's sports medicine experts. We are pleased to help you and the athletes in your life with a number of surgical and non-surgical options. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as team orthopedist for local high schools such as Broken Arrow, Owasso, Sapulpa, Cascia Hall, and Bishop Kelly. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
Welcome back here live on ArrowVision. The Tigers and the Rams going head-to-head. And Owasso just about to get back up to the top of the order here. It's Allie Flanagan and Kiera Cox to finish out the order, and then it'll go back up to the top with Caitlin Knight.
Allie plays center for Owasso.
Nice.
Piece of heating goes the other way. Goes right between short and third. Leads off with a single for Owasso.
That's the left fielder Wells that's out there. Has to scoop it up and make the play. Kiera Cox, the right fielder now for Owasso.
Offered at it, yep. So it is a strike. trying to sacrifice the runner over to second. Comes up empty on that attempt.
Goes for the bunt again, but they'll stop the play there.
What this tells you is the importance of runs, trying to get them in scoring position. You advance it. I don't know if Owasso continues or plays the small ball game regularly, but this opportunity here, they're trying to advance her to second. Willing to give up an out for it, but not for the third strike. So that ball goes outside for Ella. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rams are a team that score at the exact same pace as Broken Arrow, 7.5 runs per game for both teams. Tigers' defense has been a little bit stronger throughout the year, 2.76 runs allowed.
A lot of that has to do with number 3 in the circle.
Tonight it's Thummel, number 12. 2-2 count here. She's facing off with Kira Cox.
Still a runner over there on first. Almost got her to chase that one. Just off the plate, so runs the count full. Good at bat here for Owasso as she was down 0-2 to begin the at bat.
She stays alive long enough to see herself walk to first. And advances the runner to second and brings up the leadoff hitter, Caitlin Knight.
Next up, catcher number 10, Caitlin Knight.
So Owasso scored in the first inning, had a runner out at second. BA not able to advance the runners they've had in scoring position tonight. Action down in the bullpen for BA. Looks like Tegan Arnold down there warming up.
This is a bouncer, just gets beyond the pitcher. Play made at second, and actually
out at second and
safe at
first.
But the out at second at least gets one runner off the field.
And that was an advantage there where Caitlin was left-handed batter, so she's able to get down the line a little. She's got a head start, I guess. So runners at the corner, 1 out. And your 3-hole hitter at the plate.
This is a well-hit ball headed back toward the warning track in center field. Gilliland makes the catch, but that will bring 1 runner home for the Rams.
And we talked about it in the first inning. Hit it deep enough to let the runner tag and score. Good job by Gilliland to get that ball tracked down and retire the batter. Owasso adds a run here, so they're leading now 2-0.
They'll bring number 17, Marlo Polk, out to run in place of Caitlin Knight.
Caitlin, the catcher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 16 is Tylen Edwards. Swing and a miss. 2 outs for the Tigers here.
If you're Ella, you want to lock in right here. Get this batter.
You can escape the 3rd inning with giving up just 1 more run and being down 2. That's certainly a number that the Tigers can make up pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I'm assuming this is their cleanup hitter. Oh, she's the 3-hole. I would venture to guess she's got a little pop. That one's foul out of play. You can see the disdain on her face. She thought she missed an opportunity there. Fouls that one off, so Deuces Wild again. Thummel about to throw her 38th pitch of the evening. Good pitch.
That one right down the middle, but unable to connect. And Thummel retires the side. It's now a 2-run lead for the Rams, and the Tigers come back out looking for an answer here in just a moment, live here on ArrowVision.
Hey, Tiger fans, now's the time to show your school spirit. Support your favorite school with the Broken Arrow School Pride debit card from TTCU Federal Credit Union, the only card that gives back to Broken Arrow every time you use it.
Since the program began, TTCU has donated over $350,000 to Broken Arrow Public Schools. That's a lot of support from fans just like you.
Whether you're a student, parent, or a proud Tiger fan, your everyday purchases can make a difference.
With TTCU, you're not just banking, you're backing your school and local community. Join the thousands of TTCU members who are already using the Broken Arrow card.
It's super simple. Use your BA card and TTCU donates.
Thank you, TTCU, and thank you, Tiger fans. Support our school with every purchase. Go Yay!
The Tiger Park, not Tiger Tark.
That's a new one to me. Tiger Tark.
Broken Arrow looking to close out their regular season here with a win over Owasso, but right now trailing by 2 runs. Broken Arrow does go back up to the top of the order with Ari Caesar, and then she'll be followed up by Emily Gilliland and Avery Beach.
New pitcher for Owasso, Peyton Wilkins in the circle.
Saw a very long second inning there for Chulakis for Owasso. So not too much of a surprise that maybe they want to get a different look out there.
And one of these games, obviously, that doesn't affect your postseason standing. It's just a game to be able to knock some rust off, have some competition. So my guess is this may be a pitcher that throws consistently for Owasso.
Tigers and the Rams both in really good standing. Mentioned at the start of the broadcast, 24-8 record for the Rams, 25-5 for the Tigers. Regional play right around the corner. This is the right time to sharpen yourself up with a good opponent that won't affect your standing, and try to get better and warmed up right before regional play.
Strike one, first strike thrown tonight by Wilkins. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As we look forward to the regional, Broken Arrow hosting here at Tiger Park, not Tiger Tark. And the Tigers are hosting for their 36th time overall, which is quite a bit.
Yeah.
Only 3 BA teams didn't host, and that was the 2016, 2021, and 2024 teams.
That's more years than you've been alive.
That's true. That is very true.
And that information will come out more tomorrow, but BA will host that, as you mentioned, and they will play the opening game of that regional on Wednesday at noon o'clock right here at Tiger Tark.
Tiger Tark.
They'll
It's the place to be.
Lawton Eisenhower. Good piece. Oh, right.
Great play by the third baseman over there. Number 15 is Aubrey Arias.
It's one of those, look what I found. It was the ball caught her. I'm not sure if she caught the ball, but good piece of hitting there by Ari, just right at the third baseman who's able to make the play.
So this is Gilliland back up there. There's a high fly ball headed toward the Broken Arrow dugout.
Good play.
And another great play on the corners. This time it's number 16, Tylen Edwards.
Yeah, you would think this is her home park. She was able to know where that railing was and was able to make the snag of that foul ball. So quickly 2 outs for BA here in the bottom of the third.
Beach back at the plate.
Ball outside. I've got a theory.
Okay, let's hear it.
The catcher should be the best hitter there is because that's all they see is pitches.
That's fair
Not
enough.
that Avery is a catcher, but she is a pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
You wonder if that translates. I mean, she's going to get her money's worth swinging the bat anyway, but you would think a catcher would have the advantage.
Do you think a pitcher would have an advantage?
Well, they don't see the pitches. They just throw them.
Right. But that's why I'm asking you. Do you think there's any sort of advantage to being a pitcher in the batter's box?
Maybe just thought process.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe seeing what you would do, but, I mean, that's considering that you throw the same pitches and same volume, same speed. You just know what you would do, but
this one's a bouncer to the second baseman, and 3 quick outs keeps the Tigers off the scoreboard. Owasso coming back out on offense with a 2-run lead here at Tiger Park.
Good work.
And we thank you for tuning in here on ArrowVision. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break. Come right back.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
All in all, there's not a better place to work.
Working at St. Francis is...
Working at St. Francis is...
Working at St. Francis is...
It's very fulfilling. The work that we do is hard. The work that we do changes people's lives.
It's more than a job.
It's more than a job.
It's more than a job.
It's more than a job. It's a calling.
Come back here live on ArrowVision. Quickly back into the action. It's Peyton Maggard at the plate for Owasso. They'll go 4-5-6 here. And Thummel still in the circle for Broken Arrow. 1 strike now off the foul ball.
Yeah, Ella not wasting any time getting ahead. Throws that one in the zone. It's fouled off.
As we continue to look ahead toward regional play, one thing that I wanted to pay extra attention to is the record against 500 opponents, above 500 opponents, that is. And Broken Arrow 9-3 against those teams this season. Owasso in the same boat, 8-2 against above 500 6A opponents. So both teams looking in good shape heading into regional play and then soon to be hopeful of that state tournament play.
Yeah, we talked about Lawton Eisenhower's the opening game for BA on Wednesday at noon. Bixby and Norman North will play the 2 o'clock game. And then the 2 losers from those 2 games will play the 4 o'clock game. And the winners from games 1 and 2 will play the 6 o'clock game on Wednesday.
High fly ball.
A lot of numbers at you, but
will go foul. Yeah, I was going to say, you got to preface that with make sure you grab a pen and paper
right.
here.
Yeah, I should have done that. That's on me. It's an error on me.
Well, here's the good news is, our great Logan Hawk will make a graphic and explain it all.
El Hawko.
Yes.
That's what I call him.
Mm-hmm. Keeper of the Hawk's Nest.
I see him tonight roaming around Tiger Park.
Tiger Tark.
Taking some photos.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, we're really blessed to have him.
Two count. Swing and a miss, and a great pitch from Thummel will send Maggard packing.
Yeah, change of pace there. Able to get her to be out in front of that. So a strikeout there for Thummel. I'm not sure how many that is for her tonight, but she has been good in the circle for BA. That ball was low. 46 pitches so far here for the junior right-hander.
Oh, hard ball headed out to left field. Just got by Fluchet. And a single for Arias.
Yeah, that ball they say was screaming. He was hit hard, turned around quickly, and Flouché made a stab at it, wasn't able to come up with it. So the third hit for Owasso. You think about what Ella's done in the circle. She's limited to 3 hits, scored 2 runs, and not a ball has left the ballpark.
Swing and a miss there. Sydney Thomas in the batter's box. It's 4 strikeouts on the night for Thummel as well. That's the official count.
Thomas with an excuse me swing there, able to foul that one off. She's a left fielder. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She made that catch that I thought the ball may have scooted over her head.
I think if
stick
she's
those arms up and make that catch.
She's maybe 3 inches shorter. That might not have
correct
been an out. Good pitch from Thummel, but just outside the zone.
It's good pitch on the 0-2 count.
This one's sent towards second base. Looking for the double play, and the Tigers can't turn it, but they do get 1 at second.
Yeah, the lead runner. It's a good thing to get. Go ahead and get that runner out. Owasso has been good with runners in scoring position tonight. Got a couple opportunities and able to drive in those runs, but with 2 outs, sacrifice fly don't do you any good right now. So able to get that lead runner. Quick turn there by Ari, trying to get the double play, just unable to do so.
This one's headed out toward right field. Hallie Smith makes the charge out there and nearly overran the ball, but makes the catch. And that will round out the top of the 4th.
Showed off her speed there.
Yes, she did. The Tigers get a chance to respond here in the bottom of the 4th. Running out of time. Broken Arrow offense has got to get going. We'll see if they can after the commercial break, live here on ArrowVision.
Hey BA Tiger fans, now's the time to show your school spirit. Support your favorite school with the Broken Arrow School Pride debit card from TTCU Federal Credit Union. The only card that gives back every time you use it.
Since the program began, TTCU to Broken Arrow Public Schools. That's a lot of support from fans just like you.
Whether you're a student, parent, or proud Tiger fan, your everyday purchases can make a difference.
With TTCU, you're not just banking, you're backing your school and local community. Join the thousands of TTCU members who are already using the Broken Arrow card.
It's super simple. Use your BA card and TTCU donates.
Thank you, TTCU, and thank you, Tiger fans. Support our school with every purchase. Go Yay!
We're back live on ArrowVision. Softball contest on the docket tonight. It's the Owasso Rams in town taking on Broken Arrow. Dylan Rivera here on play-by-play. Dr. Dustin Smith is on color commentary. It's a 2-run lead for the Rams. The Broken Arrow back out on offense. Going to see if they can answer the call with their backs against the wall.
Cotner wanted to swing at that one.
Swing at the ball. See how many times I can rhyme.
I'm guessing that's it.
That's all I've got.
So let me ask you this question, Mr. Rivera.
Yes, sir.
If you had a walk-up song, what would it be?
You know, I used to have an answer to this, but now I got to remember what my answer was.
And I don't know if you're right or not.
There's a right and wrong answer? This is a bouncer to the pitcher for Cotner, and she's out at first.
Not a right and wrong answer, but you used to have a... I don't know what your song used to be, so you could tell me anything, and I just believe that it's what you said it was.
That's true. You know, for some reason, I think it would be really cool to come out to this is a nice hit ball from Smith, but it goes foul. I think it would be good to come out to Many Men by 50 Cent. I don't know if you saw, I think it was Dan Quinn for the Washington Commanders. That's who's in my head. It might have been Michael Malone for the Nuggets. I can't remember. But somebody walked out. It was like a coach, a guy you wouldn't expect to come out to a rap song. But that song says many men wish death upon me. And that's just as, that sets the tone.
Oh, does it?
It does for me.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I want to be juiced when I'm going to the batter's box. And that, I think, would juice me up.
Okay. Many men have something out for you?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think it implies to the lineup that, you know what, I'm your target, and I'm about to do something really mean to you. Because I'm juiced.
Yeah, that's an interesting take.
That's what I got in the moment.
Yeah.
If I had more time to think on it, maybe I would give you a different answer.
But we're only in the 4th inning, so you got a few more innings.
All right, we'll see if I change my answer.
Yeah.
But for right now, that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
If you had to send me out to the batter's box right now, that's what I would tell Mr. Larry Smith to play.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got that on his playlist, but Hallie, get some legs.
Another foul ball over the right field line, but it's caught by the right fielder. And Kiera Cox has come up with a couple of big plays out there.
Especially on
this
Hallie.
time. Yes, and this time we'll get the second out up on the board. And now it's number 22, Kaylin Penny.
Yeah, Hallie needs to try somebody else. Right fielder has made a couple plays out there. She was robbed her first at bat of a ball I thought destined for the gap.
Penny comes up 6th in the batting order. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count now. This is another bouncer to short.
Bang,
and
bang.
she's
play.
out at first. That was a close call. The umpire thought about it, or maybe just wanted to have some dramatics there. And it is a 2-run lead still for the Rams. Tiger defense on their way back out there. We'll keep it right here live on ArrowVision. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Tigers, I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon. The city is preparing for the next general obligation bond election in April of 2026. Just like the improvements to Albany Street in front of the high school, bonds help pay for upgrades to public infrastructure like streets and intersections, public safety services, parks improvements, and more here in our great community. To find out more about the bond process, visit the city website. Thank you for helping us build our future. Broken Arrow, enjoy the rest of the game.
Tulsa Bone and Joint, Northeast Oklahoma's sports medicine experts. We are pleased to help you and the athletes in your life with a number of surgical and non-surgical options. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as team orthopedist for local high schools such as Broken Arrow, Owasso, Sapulpa, Cascia Hall, and Bishop Kelly. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
Welcome back to Tiger Park. It is Ella Thummel in the circle now for Broken Arrow as she looks to keep the Rams from running the lead up anymore. Top of the 5th inning, and it's number 4, Allie Flanagan at bat for Owasso.
Nibbling on the outside corner, didn't give her that one. May have been a little high.
Tigers come into this game with a 4-game win streak, and they've won 8 of their last 9.
Ball sprayed foul near the tennis courts.
Coach Milner will find that ball tomorrow.
That's going to be hard to hit with a tennis racket, though. Ball 2 there from Thummel in her 5th inning.
Rams will get back to the top of the order here in just a moment. Flanagan, Cox, and then Knight. Three-one count.
If you were to play a position, Dylan, what position would you play?
So I did play baseball. Foul ball down the third base line. I did play baseball until the 4th grade. And my story here is that I quit playing because it became kid pitch. And when it was still coach pitch, I was consistently getting hit in the head. So I decided to make a business decision. And if you're going to start throwing overhand at me with a kid, I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to stand there and wait on it. So I decided it was better for me just to leave the game. But I played third base, and I think I was rather good at third base. I couldn't hit worth a lick, but I was pretty good defensively at least.
So maybe that stems to your reasoning for your song selection.
That's right. Head coach was aiming at my Caesar to get that ball over to first base, and they will take care of Allie Flanagan, and that brings up Kira Cox.
You know, with Coach Pitch, did you let that coach know that a no-hitter was not what you were shooting for?
I should have told him that.
Yeah.
You know, he probably had great numbers.
Well, he had a lot of hit batters apparently every time you got up there.
Maybe that was his strategy, is just a lot of walks.
Yeah. Okay, get this guy out of the game, period. We back at the top of the lineup here, or is this 9-hole?
This is 9-hole. That's a great hit out of the 9-hole. It's over toward Gilliland, and she plays some really good defense out there in center field. She makes the play.
I had a guy once tell me that the earth is covered 75% by water. The rest is covered by Emily Gilliland. That's what I'm going with anyway.
She is just basically like a wide cast net out there that if you go anywhere really in between where it drops down on the wall out there, Gilliland's going to come up with it.
And we have a pitching change here as Ella has worked 4 2/3 innings. Good outing for Junior, and Teagan Arnold will put them out here for BA in the top of the 5th. They call this a clean inning. Nobody on. Reliever comes in.
And has a 4-1 record. Foul ball on her first pitch.
She's trying to contribute to Milner's Easter egg hunt tomorrow, too.
20 strikeouts on the season for Arnold. 20 strikeouts on 70 batters faced. That's pretty good numbers.
So he gets the call to the wristband, and that ball is hammered.
Knight going out to right field. Smith off the wall, rolls out. That'll be a double unless she's too late, and she's safe. As Caesar reached down and nearly caught Knight at second.
Yeah, good job there by Emily Gilliland to go cover them. That ball was hit over Hallie's head and bounced off the wall and got past Hallie there, and Emily was able to scoop it up, and Knight almost got too far off second base, as you mentioned, and nearly was picked off there.
You get too overzealous, and it might cost you. There's 2 outs already on the board. Certainly happy to be at second. Kaylee Isom here.
She's the 2-hole hitter for Owasso.
Ball off to the right. We talked about this on the commercial break. Wearing them, a lot of players not wearing them. And you said that you didn't like to wear gloves back in the day because you like to, feel the reverberations off the bat, right?
I felt like I was doing work. Hard to get when you got gloves on. You know, some of my friends said I was like a blister, just showed up when the work was done. But some of them called me as a nickname, but I loved just to feel the bat and felt like I could do that. Some players, when I was playing, used to wear leather work gloves as their batting gloves. And they felt like they were doing work. That's what they would tell me.
That's a lunch pail kind of answer. You bring your lunch pail to work?
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, that's knowing the microwave that we have in the athletics department.
High throw to first, but Kinsley Cotton are able to reel it in.
I want to go back to that when we come back from break.
We can explain that one after the commercial break. Right now, it's a 2-run lead for the Rams. The Tigers offense, once again, a chance to respond. Scoreless through 4 innings, but it's the bottom of the 5th now, and Broken Arrow has a chance. We'll step aside quickly and come right back here live on ArrowVision.
means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people first.
All in all, there's not a better place to work.
Working at St. Francis is.
Working at St. Francis is.
Working at St. Francis is.
It's very fulfilling. The work that we do is hard. The work that we do changes people's.
It's more than a job. It's a calling.
Back here, bottom of the fifth, Dylan Rivera on play-by-play. Dr. Dustin Smith handling other commentary duties. It's London Shine headed up to the batter's box. She is pinch hitting in the place of number 9, Lily Blaylock. That's out of the 7 holes. We go 7, 8, 9 here. Macy Fluchet will be up next, and then Peyton Wells to follow.
Left side.
Was I have to turn the power level down because I'm afraid of it.
Yeah.
And that's truth. I am afraid of that microwave. It has burnt too many of my plates, so I have turned the power level down to 6 anytime I use it.
I'm sensing a theme here when it comes to you. Coach pitch. You got hit, so you were scared of the pitches, scared of the coach.
Dr. Smith, I want you to understand something. Take a look around. I'm in the booth right now. I've gotten as far away from the pitches as I can.
The microwave, too. I mean, you couldn't be any further than the microwave. That is a true story. I was in the break room when you said, have to turn the power down. And I thought maybe after you got married, maybe that would have changed. But you've been consistent with that theme.
A ring on your finger doesn't change the fact that you're burning my meals. You know, I've got to
skip a microwave.
It's called adjusting. You know, you got to make adjustments as a coach. You got to make adjustments as a player. I'm making adjustments as a low-level cook with my microwave meals.
A low-level cook, I like that. But maybe we should turn up the power on the Tiger offense here and get a few opportunities to plate a few runs.
It certainly would be ideal in Broken Arrow's case, being down 2 runs here, 2 strikes on the board. Yes, you did.
Plate a few runs after you had them burnt.
It was a wonderful segue, if that's what you're wanting me to say to you.
I just didn't think you caught it.
Well, there's a catch out there in right field, and it's Kira Cox again. And she has had the Tigers' number out there.
Yeah, she has been doing yeoman's work out there. She is the thorn in.
Really go to work, right?
I mean, that'd be unique.
Be ideal for BA.
Right.
Peyton Wells in the batter's box. Hitter, lefty. I haven't said anything to this point because I don't want to jinx anything, but the Tigers to this point in the season have never been shut out. And as of right now, through 4 innings, still scoreless, things starting to get a little weary there.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they call the announcer's curse.
Yeah, I mean maybe bad juju turns into good juju. But I'm not talking about Smith-Schuster.
Right. I'm with you. The Chiefs wide receiver is what you're saying? Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball's out. Good eye here from Peyton. Peyton man left field. Power on the Tiger offense. Here's opportunity here. Runners at first and second, 1 out for Ari Caesar.
Where would you say the power level was at before this inning?
I don't know that. I just think we turn it up.
Okay.
So wherever it was, we're just adding the.
Well, it's 1 to 10. I was asking you if you had an idea of where it might have been.
And some of that you give the credit to the defense of Owasso because they've run down a few plays, balls that particularly Hallie Smith has hit that.
You had 1 out in left field that nearly got away. You had 1 down the third base line that the third baseman just happened to get a glove on out of nowhere.
Oh, this right at us. I guess it's over us.
Well, see, I told you I'm in the press box, but I've also got a metal roof as well.
Protecting you, so you may get hit in the head.
There's no chance. Net in front of me, windows in front of me.
I don't know that I'd say there's no chance.
Hey, you can't rule anything out, I guess, but I'm prepared.
I just want to continue to turn the power up on the offense. Good eye there.
Caesar thought about swinging at it, but pulled it back just in time.
Smart move on her part. 1-1. That ball's up.
Maybe just about time for Shane Eicher to come out there and have a conversation with Peyton Wilkins. She's starting to throw quite a few balls here.
Good eye.
Another outside pitch.
You know, it's bad when the catcher puts both hands up. They call that surrender cobra, and she was worried that ball was going to scoot out in center field.
Caesar pops one right down the third base line, and Arias gets it over to first. And Caesar will head back to the dugout, but both runners advance to second and third.
That's a good play just to get an out. The ball was in between her and the shortstop. She was able to range to her left and make the play. Unfortunate for Ari there. She just a couple more inches to the right, and that may be into left field.
The two runners in scoring position here as Fluchet comes up to bat. It's actually Gilliland, excuse me.
Two-hole hitter, runners at second and third. An opportunity here for the senior to dent the scoreboard for BA. I mean, I'd physically take a dent to the scoreboard or score a couple runs here.
That'd just be another problem on your plate,
right?
But it'd be a good problem to have.
No question. We got a net out there.
Foul ball
over there. It's usually a high traffic area for kids over there in that grassy area by the indoor. 1 ball, 2 strikes for the senior. Gilly at the plate.
The pitch from Wilkins. It's outside. Good eye from Gilliland.
See how they're shading her in the outfield. It looks like they're going to try to keep the ball on the outside part of the plate. Not let Gilly get something inside where she can turn on. And we talked about she's got the chance to hit a home run, but they're going to try to put her outside. Oh.
Pitch goes just over the hit actually goes just over the head of London Shine and went foul down that left field line. Blink of an eye later, and that is a really well hit ball that's going to bring at least 1 run home.
Good battle.
Another foul ball for Gilliland.
Seen her have some big hits in her career.
This
would love to see one here.
Qualify as one of them. She can come up with a big play here. Still 2-2, and this one's headed out toward right field. Cox again makes the play, and that will round out the inning. Again, Broken Arrow leaving runners in scoring position and coming up empty-handed. 2-0 score line. Live here on ArrowVision, the Rams in front.
Hey BA Tiger fans, now's the time to show your school spirit. Support your favorite school with the Broken Arrow School Pride debit card from TTCU Federal Credit Union. The only card that gives back to Broken Arrow every time you use it.
Since the program began, TTCU has donated over $350,000 to Broken Arrow Public Schools. That's a lot of support from fans just like you.
Whether you're a student, parent, or proud Tiger fan, your everyday purchases can make a difference.
With TTCU, you're not just banking, you're backing your school and local community. Join the thousands of TTCU members who are already using the Broken Arrow card.
It's super simple. Use your BA card and TTCU donates.
Thank you, TTCU, and thank you, Tiger fans. Support our school with every purchase. Go, yay!
Welcome back live to Tiger Park. Broken Arrow and Owasso going at it with the Rams in front by 2 runs. This is 2 heavyweights going after it. 24-8 record for Owasso, 25-5 record for the Tigers. Both teams look poised for a deep playoff run as regionals lie just around the corner. And tonight it's been a close battle. The Tigers unable to really get this offense going, but so far keeping the defense in play, and that's one thing that has really kept this scoreline close because Owasso has played well, and the Tigers, at least on the defensive side, have matched that.
Yeah, the right fielder for Owasso has been Kiera Cox. She has been their savior defensively because she has made several plays out there. Tegan Arnold out for another inning of work here. She came in relief in the fifth, I'm sorry. Got an out there and starts the inning here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch.
Strike thrown by Arnold. And here's some numbers you're going to like if you are rooting on these Tigers. Arnold, 9 pitches now, 8 strikes thrown.
High percentage. You like those odds. Keep throwing strikes.
Another one thrown there, and that will strike out Tylen Edwards.
Set that up, went outside, and then brought the slow changeup right back inside, in on the hands, and batter swings through it. First out here in the top of the 5th, top of the 6th, top of the 6th. We're already in the top of the 6th.
I was trying to help you, but
yeah.
You know what? My eyes aren't having any more luck than yours.
Yeah, I was talking myself into that. It's a great pitch, inside part of the plate. Peyton Maggard, cleanup hitter.
It's the second ball thrown by Arnold. One thing that certainly bodes well for the Tigers if they can get Arnold really rolling here and Thummel gets into the zone and you've got Avery Beach as well. You've got a pitching staff that's really not going into the regional play. That's going to bode very well for Broken Arrow.
And if they can get Cottrell back in, she's had some thumb issues, but if they get her in the circle as well, she's a good person for BA to have in the circle as well. So obviously don't want to throw all of it on Avery's shoulders, but to have options is good for BA to have.
Caesar, the play from shortstop, it gets by Cotner. Rudd will stay home at first, but a dangerous play there.
Yeah, and Caesar just rushed that throw a little bit. It came up the line. Cotner not able to stab that. And an error leads to a runner there on first base. Maggard got off there like she was going to had intentions of going to second. Ball 1 from Arnold.
Arias pops this one out right into the gap between right and center. And rounding third base, the Rams will score one more as Maggard turns on the wheels and crosses the dish.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Ari is frustrated with herself there because that was a play. They score a run off of an error there. Not on that particular hit, obviously, but an error led to the run. So now Owasso with plates another run, make it 3-0.
Swing and a miss from Sydney Thomas.
Got a visual Flacco.
Usually along the fence.
Easily identifiable. Maybe because I've got some hair in me.
He's got enough to share.
Yeah, he does. think there would probably be days he'd be willing to.
High pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that pitch got past Lily Blaylock, allowed the runner advance to third. And Owasso has been effective. When a runner's been to third, they've done a good job of getting that runner in. Three balls and a strike here. You may have jinxed Teagan. Talk about 8 strikes and 1 ball. And 9
You're
pitches.
right.
And
You're right. And I said something about not being shut out this season. The Tigers yet to get up on the board so far. 3-2.
Good job there by Teagan just to get that strike. Three and 2 the count here. Runner at third.
The pitch. Swung, hit right back at the pitcher. And the play made it first, but Arias crosses home plate. And it's now 4 runs to none with Owasso in front.
Yeah, we talked about being effective at scoring a runner that made it to third. BA's had a couple opportunities, not able to drive in that run. Owasso's plated 3 of their 4 when the runner's been at third base. Nobody on here for Owasso. Teagan gets ahead with a strike there. Trying to remember who else is in Owasso's regional. I know Muskoge's in it. They have a 3-team regional where BA has 4. I'm trying to remember who that 3rd team is.
Regional play next week. The state championships October 16th through the 18th. Foul ball for Kesterson.
I hope that BA's playing in that. The 17th will be at Norman North for football. So just go ahead and make a day of it. Just be down there, watch the state tournament. And
low bouncer, grounder for Fluchet to scoop up, and the ball is too high for Fluchet, or for Cotner, excuse me. They try to get it back to Cotner as Kesterson jumps back onto the bag. And she is safe there. The umpire let everything play on there. No interference at all.
good job by Hallie Smith to back up the throw there to first base and was able to keep the runner. Obviously, the runner had fallen. Her and Cotner collided. And I think the runner there got the worst of that because she also got hit with the ball when they tried to throw it back to Cotner. So she
would be out by kickball rules.
Or dodgeball.
Another low grounder for Fluchet, and this time the play is made. So that rounds out the top of the sixth. 2 runs scored for the Rams. It's now a 4-run lead as Broken Arrow comes back out, trying to see if they can finally get that bat going. And they've gotten close. A couple of runners in scoring position last inning. They'll see if they can close that gap just a little bit when we come back here live on ArrowVision.
Hey, Tigers, I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon. The city is preparing for the next general obligation.
While you are teaching someone special the nuances of keeping the wheel steady, we can provide you means for you to maintain financial equilibrium. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
All in all, there's not a better place to work.
Working at St. Francis is...
Working at St. Francis is...
Working at St. Francis is...
It's very fulfilling. The work that we do is hard. The work that we do changes people's lives.
It's more than a job.
It's more than a job.
It's more than a job.
It's more than a job. It's a calling.
Back at Tiger Park with Broken Arrow and Owasso. It's the final game of the regular season for both teams as regional play is just around the corner. 4-run lead for the Rams. Tigers trailing, but they are on offense and a chance to close the gap and get back into this one. This one goes to first base. It's going to be a foot race to the bag, and Beach wins it.
It's slide into first. They tell you usually don't do that. Avery has perfected that. Slid deep first and was able to beat the first baseman back to the bag. And I think there will...
They'll put a runner out there in place of Beach. It's number 21, Lainey Hansen.
Yeah, Beach important in the circle for BA. Regional last year, she had an unfortunate slide into third base and got a concussion in that game over at Stillwater, and any chance they get to get her off the base. She caused havoc. She reaches there, puts the ball where the first baseman's running away from first base, and she's able to use her speed to get to the base and get the first runner on for BA here.
Cotner at the plate now. Only 2 hits on the night for Broken Arrow. That could be the third.
Coach King saying that ball was tipped. He was hoping or begging for it to be tipped by the third baseman in fair play, which would make it a fair ball.
Instead, it's foul, and Cotner resets.
And the home plate umpire came right out of his stance to make that call. Like Larry Smith said, I don't know if you can put the ball between the third baseman and the base because she is, I think the term was hugging third base.
2 balls, 1 strike. The off-speed pitch there for Wilkins. Doesn't find the zone. Cotner finds that one, drops down right in front of the left fielder, makes an error out there, and that might cost the Rams, but no. Hansen out at third, but Cotner all the way to second.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think Hansen thought that the ball had been bobbled more than it was. Kind of just snuck up on that left fielder there, and unfortunate bounce for BA, but a great bounce for Owasso because it went right into her hand and she was able to make the throw to third and get Hansen at third.
Sydney Thomas recovered it in the exact right moment. Had it been just a half a second later, Hansen might be safe. And Hallie Smith at the plate.
Hallie's due. She's been retired a couple times by that right fielder out there who's shaded way towards right, but now she's taking a few steps towards center. Center fielder shaded over to right center. Oh, where that?
High pitch goes right in front of the face mask.
1 ball, 1 strike. Good opportunity here for the Tiger right fielder. Good eye.
Outside pitch, 2 balls now. Kaylin Penny on deck.
Ball's down. 3 balls and a strike.
Ooh. Smith connects, foul down the right field line. Really testing Kara Cox today.
Yeah, I think I heard Larry say they play on the same travel ball team together. Cox, the right fielder, and Hallie Smith. Maybe I misheard it.
3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Wilkins has now surpassed Trulakis in the pitch count. 54 pitches thrown, and a great play at second base, and a double play for the Rams. And again, the Tigers come up scoreless. And we go to the top of the 7th. Backs against the wall. Broken Arrow has to respond here live on ArrowVision.
Hey BA Tiger fans, now's the time to show your school spirit. Support your favorite school with the Broken Arrow School Pride debit card from TTCU Federal Credit Union. The only card that gives back to Broken Arrow every time you use it.
Since the program began, TTCU has donated over $350,000 to Broken Arrow Public Schools. That's a lot of support from fans just like you.
Whether you're a student, parent, or proud Tiger fan, your everyday purchases can make a difference.
With TTCU, you're not just banking, you're backing your school and local community. Join the thousands of TTCU members who are already using the Broken Arrow card.
It's super simple. Use your BA card and TTCU donates.
Thank you, TTCU, and thank you, Tiger fans. Support our school with every purchase. Go Yay!
Here at Tiger Park with Broken Arrow and Owasso in the final inning of play. The Rams with a 4-run lead. Tigers going to have to keep hold here defensively and then come back around on the offensive end and really get those bats going. Broken Arrow has not been shut out this season, and they are on the verge of their first in the final regular season game.
Tegan starts the top of the 7th here with strike 1.
th strike thrown on 29 pitches. Umpire actually says 2-0.
Thought the first pitch was a strike.
Swing and a miss. That one is a strike.
Ooh.
That one goes off the noggin, and it will be a walk to first for Kira Cox.
Next up, catcher number 10, Caitlin Knight.
She wouldn't be out in kickball.
Why do we not have organized kickball at Broken Arrow?
That's a good question.
I might have been on the team for that one. You know, we had a 4th grade kickball tournament. I went to Country Lane Intermediate the first year that it opened. I was a 4th grader. And we had a 4th grade kickball tournament. And my class won it all. Schmidt's Party People. That was our team name.
Was it named after somebody or?
Mrs. Schmidt was our teacher.
I
Yeah.
get you. When was that? 2014?
Oh, gosh. You wish it was 2014. It was maybe 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
Were you waiting on me to fill in the blank?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to make sure you heard what I said.
I heard what you said. I just didn't know if I was supposed to. Were you waiting on me to fill in the blank?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to make sure you heard what I said.
I heard what you said. I just didn't know if I was supposed to fill in the blank.
I was giving you an opportunity.
I didn't want to cut you off.
Appreciate that.
Swing and a miss.
Oh.
Play over at second base, and no. Cox will slide into first and stay there.
From the angle I was at, Lily threw that, and it didn't look like anybody was going to get to it. And then all of a sudden, Ari speeds out of the middle of nowhere and stabs that ball before it goes into center field.
Ari Caesar has got some wheels on her, and it definitely came in effectively there.
I believe we're 1-1.
That is correct, and it is Kaylee Issam at the plate. This one bounces towards second base. Play made at second and safe at first.
Man, we've had 3 opportunities to turn a double play there, and it's been a bang-bang play at first every time.
Next up, first base number 16.
2 outs, get the lead runner, and we talked about that earlier in the ball game, how important that is to get that lead runner. Still a force out at second. So a ball hit like that again, routine play, just throw to second and get the force out.
This is Tylen Edwards at the plate now. Edwards recorded it. She does have an RBI on that sacrifice fly that she had earlier on in this contest.
First inning sacrifice fly, if I recall. Got a little NBA action, playing some music, hitting the tunes while play's going on.
One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and a great pitch from Arnold.
Climbed the ladder a little bit. Got her to swing underneath it. Bear down right here, Tegan. Let's get the third out and try to get the offense going again. Good
Another
pitch.
swing and a miss. Arnold sits down Edwards, and a great inning from Arnold. And the Tigers go into the bottom of the 7th with a chance. 4 runs down. If the offense can really get going here and close that door, they have a chance to close out the regular season with 26 wins to their name. We'll see what happens. Keep it right here live on ArrowVision.
Hey, Tigers, I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon. The city is preparing for the next general obligation bond election in April of 2026. Just like the improvements to Albany Street in front of the high school, bonds help pay for upgrades to public infrastructure like streets and intersections, public safety services, park improvements, and more here in our great community. To find out more about the bond process, visit the city website. Thank you for helping us build our future. Broken Arrow, enjoy the rest of the game.
Tulsa Bone and Joint, Northeast Oklahoma's sports medicine experts. We are pleased to help you and the athletes in your life with a number of surgical and non-surgical options. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as team orthopedist for local high schools such as Broken Arrow, Owasso, Sapulpa, Cascia Hall, and Bishop Kelly. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
Kenya Harp back out at the plate for the Tigers. Bottom of the 7th. Broken Arrow going to need to find something here. Backs against the wall. This is the moment of truth. Broken Arrow has not been shut out all season long, and it would be a little bit of a disappointment, I think, to finish on a shutout as you turn it into regional play.
Well, that just means we got them right where we want them.
It might mean that, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. We got Lightning McQueen at the plate. Kenya Harp. Ooh, I thought she was going to get to show off the wheels.
Foul ball there as it just spins over that third base line.
Kenya would like to deposit one over the fence, and then you don't got to run very hard at all. 0-1 the count to the senior. How many home runs she got on the year?
She's got 6 on the season. Swing and a miss there.
And I think Owasso's game plan is just to work the outside part of the plate, especially on the girls that have the pop for BA.
.21 hits on the year. Ooh, this one's going fast down that left field line, but it goes foul. Count still 0-2.
See if Owasso tries to nibble on the outside. Good eye. Low there, good plate discipline from Kenya Harp.
Swinging at that one, and she can't catch it. Harp goes back to the dugout, and Blaylock comes up next for the Tigers in the order.
And they're going to pinch hit London Shine here.
Pinch hitting for the Tigers, number 15, London Shine.
Looks like Broken Arrow trying to get all their biggest hitters out there, trying to make up a couple of runs as quickly as possible.
Well, it also may be a left-handed batter here. And they're playing her to pull. Their defensive alignment in the outfield has been consistent no matter who was at the plate. Shading towards right center. You mentioned it earlier. May not hit it to the right fielder. She's been spot on defensively tonight for Owasso.
Kara Cox has been tested even with some foul balls that have been in her area, and she's been able to come up with just about everything. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye there. Even though it was called a strike, London couldn't have done anything with that ball. It was so far out. There she goes.
Did catch a clip of that one. It goes all the way down that left field line. Great ball, and Shine picks up a double.
Just leave it to me. I said she couldn't have done much with that. She took that pitch that was outside and put it down the left field line. Good piece of hitting there from London, and now Macy Fluchet with an opportunity to knock in VA's first run.
Number 16, Macy
Fluchet,
Fluchet.
the third baseman, with 1 runner on and 1 out.
You mentioned Country Lane. Did you go to Centennial?
I went to Centennial for 6th and 7th grade, and then the first year that Oneida Ridge opened, I got moved out there.
Oh.
I was redistricted quite a bit, actually.
So you're to blame.
I went to preschool at Country Lane Primary. Fluchet will go foul down the right field line. I went to kindergarten through 3rd at Liberty Elementary. Then did 4th and 5th at Country Lane Intermediate, 6th and 7th at Centennial, 8th at Oneida Ridge. 9th was the first year of the Freshman Academy, and then 10th, 11th, and 12th at the high school.
Did you ever have Larry Smith as a principal?
I did not have Larry Smith as a principal. No, I did not. For those watching at home, Larry Smith is our PA guy here.
Right.
I want to make sure that's well understood. We've referenced Larry quite a bit. And I just want to make sure it's understood. He's not some invisible character inside this press box. He's actually
like Oz.
here.
He's the man behind the microphone. Get through there.
Headed towards second base. Play made at first. Shine advances to 3rd. So the Tigers once again getting that runner all the way to 3rd. And I think it was Shine last time out as well.
It was.
And Broken Arrow left her on.
Avery
2 outs
Beach
on the
has been over
board.
there too.
And this is Peyton Wells.
More traditional defensive lineup in the outfield. The right fielder still shades the right field line. There's a lot of green grass between right fielder, center fielder, and left fielder, center fielder. Good time to find some grass here if you're Peyton Wells.
She'll find some dirt, and it bounces past the second baseman. There's a run on the board for Broken Arrow, and it's Wells that gets the RBI.
Good piece of hitting there, right back up the middle. Was able to get it between the second baseman and second base and plate the run, so your stat is still good.
No shutouts this season. The Tigers have avoided that.
And the big thing that Peyton Wells did then, not only did she drive in a run, good piece of hitting there, but she gets the lineup back over to the top of the order.
Check swing from Caesar, and it's a strike as well.
So could make things interesting here. Ari is able to reach the potential tying run is in the on-deck circle in senior Emily Gilliland. First things first, though, need Ari to get on base.
This is likely one of those moments where, as a coaching staff, you're telling Caesar just to get it in play, just to give yourself a chance.
Ball squirted away from the catcher, but not far enough for Wells to advance to second. And that's not a chance you take. Down 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Caesar sets her feet. The pitch from Wilkins. It'll sputter out to second base. Quick flip to first, and there's the out to close out this ball game. Owasso will take home the victory 4-1 over Broken Arrow in the regular season finale. Regional play just around the corner. The Tigers will host for the 36th time in the fall softball season. And certainly a tough way to go out on the regular season, but brighter days ahead.
Yeah, and I mean, this game doesn't affect you at all. It's just the end of the regular season, as you mentioned, and you got a fresh slate coming in Wednesday when you start the regional play. You the first game of that regional, you host because of the season that you've had. You've won district play, and now you host that regional tournament. BA will play at noon on Wednesday against Lawton Eisenhower, who will make that cross-state drive. They're total different corner of the state than what BA is. But
I don't envy them.
They make that journey on Wednesday. We'll play at 12 o'clock here at Tiger Park.
Should be a great contest, a great week of softball next week. You want to make sure you come out to Tiger Park, or guess what? We'll have it live on ArrowVision, so you can tune in if you can't make it out here during the middle of the week on a noon start time. But, hey, it's been a great game. Tigers didn't play their best offensively. Defensively still there. Some good things to take away from this one. But everything boils down to one thing, and that's that you learn from this one.
Right. You got to either that or it's a wasted effort.
Yeah.
So you got an opportunity to say, okay, quality at bats, got to figure out ways to drive in runs when you got runners on base. And, I mean, defensively, you're out there and just some key hits for Owasso. Gave up some key hits when they had runners in scoring position. Sacrifice flies that got their first 2 runs in. And then, Owasso's a good team. They won their district, and they're a district champ for a reason. They're hosting a regional for a reason. And hopefully we get another chance to play them, because that means we play in the state tournament if we were to face them in the 2025 season still to come.
So Broken Arrow finishes their regular season at 25-6 overall, 11-1 in district play, 17-4 versus 6A opponents. They also finished with a 9-4 record against above 500 opponents. With regional action just around the corner, you'll want to stick around on ArrowVision for that next week. Make sure you're in tune with us on YouTube, on ArrowVision.tv. Of course, follow at BA Tiger Sports for all the updates on when game times are and final scores, everything in between. We thank you for tuning in here tonight. For Dr. Dustin Smith, for our ArrowVision crew, I've been Dylan Rivera. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great night, everybody.